How can I hold healthy boundaries but show grace to difficult people during town hall meetings? How do we really know the difference between someone in crisis versus a friend's Karen?
That is one of the great philosophical questions. And
Mm,
Plato said something that is kind of bastardized to the effect of be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. And
mm,
yeah, some of the most difficult people in the world who just drive me nutty, a lot of times when you scratch the surface, you find that their behavior is so difficult
mm.
because there is something going on with them. But I usually find that the tool from improv of always responding with yes and gets a lot of difficult people kind of turned around and less defensive. And so basically that's just a simple trick where when somebody's really being difficult or trying to convince you of something that you just know is not a good idea or they're just flat out wrong, when we agree with other people, even if we can agree with something they say, it's like the tension goes down. So I'll usually just very deliberately take a step back and do a yes and, yes, you're right. The noise is absolutely awful and nobody can sleep and we're all really frustrated. And I would love to hear your ideas for what we might be able to do about that.
Sure.
So we're all, if we try to hit back with, arguing, even when we're
Right.
right, people just dig in. I mean, that's
Yep.
just human nature. So the more we can agree, even with some piece of it, let them have their say, mirror back to them, okay, Karen, I'm hearing that you want your 5 Pekingese dogs to be able to roam free in the courtyard, and I'm sure they would love that. And now we're going to talk about, what rules will work for the entire community with respect to pet care. So
Mm.
it's always like a yes and, like that little judo move.